Welcome back students. In last video we have covered type of sets, equal sets and practice set 1.2. Now let's learn Venn diagram. What are Venn diagram? British logician John Venn was the first to use closed figure to represent sets. Such representation are called Venn diagrams. Venn diagrams are very useful in order to understand and illustrate the relationship among sets and to solve the example based on the sets. John Venn, 1834 to 1883. John Venn is the first mathematician who gave the mathematical form to logic and probability. His famous book is Logic of Chance. Let's understand the use of Venn diagram from the following example. Example 1. A is the set which consists of element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can use a closed figure. Here I have used a circle to represent set A. Therefore, set A is shown by Venn diagram here. Now, second example B. B is a set of all x such that x is greater than equal to 10 but less than equal to 0. X is an integer. Now, x is greater than equal to minus 10. Therefore, set B consists of elements which start from minus 10, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 and 0. Set B shown by Venn diagram. Subset. If A and B are two sets given in such a way that every element of set A is there in set B, then we say the subset A is set A is subset of B and we write A subset B. This we can read it as A subset B. Let's take an example. A set consists of element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and set B contains element 2, 4, 6, 8. Now see, all the elements of set B are present in set A. Here, every element of set B is an element of set A. Therefore, we can say that B is a subset of A. This we can represent by Venn diagram as follows. A set consists of element 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 and set B which is shown by a square which contains element 2, 4, 6, 8. This is the subset relation between set A and B. B is totally inside set A. Subset. Now we know that if A and B are the two sets given in such a way that every element of set A is in a set B, then we say that set A is a subset of B and we write it as A subset B. Now take another example. Set P is a set of all x such that x is a square root of 25. Now, we know that every positive number has two square root, plus 5, minus 5. Therefore, set P consists two elements minus 5 and 5. And set S is a set of all y such that y is an integer and y lies between y is greater than equal to minus 5 but less than equal to 5. Therefore, set S, we can write it as S is equal to curly bracket minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, set P contains minus 5 and 5, two elements, that both the elements are present in set S. Therefore, we can say that P is a subset of S. Now, remember this. Every set is subset of itself, that is A subset A. Empty set is a subset of every set, that is phi subset A. If A is equal to B, then A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. If A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, then set A is equal to set B. Now let's study what is universal set. Think of a bigger set which will accommodate all the given set under consideration, which in general is known as universal set, so that the set under consideration are the subset of this universal set. It is denoted by capital U. In Venn diagram, we represent universal set by rectangle. Example, if set A contains element 1, 2, set B is equal to in curly bracket 2, 3, curly bracket close. C, set contains element 1, 2, 3. Then U equal to curly bracket open 1, 2, 3, 4, curly bracket close can be taken as universal set of A, B and C. All the set A, B and C are the subset of universal set. Complement of set. Let's study what is the complement. Suppose U is an universal set. If B is subset of U, then the set of elements in U which are not in set B are called as complement of B. It is denoted by B complement, that is B dash or B complement, and is defined as follows. How we can define it? B complement is a set of all x such that x belongs to universal set and x does not belongs to set B. For example, universal set is equal to curly bracket open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, curly bracket close. Set A contains element 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then the elements which are there in the universal set but not in set A are the element present in A complement. Therefore, A complement is equal to curly bracket open 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. By Venn diagram, we can show it as this. Universal set is shown by rectangle. Set B is shown by a circle, and the shaded region, pink region, is of B complement. Example number 2. Universal set contains element 1, 3, 9, 11, 13, 18, 19. Set B contains element 3, 9, 11, 13. Therefore, B complement is a set which contains element 1, 18, 19. Now, here we have to find B complement and complement of that. Now, B complement and complement of that is a set of elements which are not in B complement but in universal set. So, B complement and complement of that is same as set B. Properties of complement of set. A and A complement do not have any common elements. A subset U and A complement is also a subset of universal set. Complement of universal set is a empty set. Therefore, U complement is equal to 5. Complement of a null set is a universal set under consideration. Therefore, phi complement is equal to U. So, by using this property, that are Venn diagram, subset, universal set, complement of set, all this property we have to use to solve practice set 1.3. So let's start practice set 1.3. Question number 1. If set A consists of element A, B, C, D, E, set B is equal to curly bracket open C, D, E, F, curly bracket close. C is a set curly bracket open B, D, curly bracket close. D consists of element A and E. Then, which of the following statements are true and which are false? First one, C subset B. Solution. C. Set C consists of element B and D, and set B consists of element C, D, E, F. So, B element is not there in set B. Therefore, C is not a subset of B. So, C subset B, that is false, as all the elements of set C are not there in set B. Second, A subset D. Again this is false, as all the elements of set A are not there in set D. Third one, D subset B. This is also false, as all the elements of set B are not there in set D. Fourth, D subset A. Now set D contains element A and E, that both the elements are present in set A. Therefore, this is true, as all the elements of set A are there in set D. 5. B subset A. Again this is false as all the elements of set B are not there in set A. Sixth one, C subset A. This is true as all the elements of A are there in set B. Now question number 2. Take the set of natural number from 1 to 20 as universal set and show set X and Y by using Venn diagram. Set X is a set of all X such that X belongs to N and X is greater than 7 but less than 15. Okay. Solution. U is a universal set. It contains element 1, 2, 3, 4 till 20. Now set X, it contains element which are more than 7. So elements start from 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Curly bracket close. So to represent it by Venn diagram, universal set is shown by rectangle. Set X is shown by a circle. So by this way we can represent the set by Venn diagram. In that second one, Y is a set such that Y set consists of Y. Y is a natural number and it is a prime number from 1 to 20. So set Y is set of elements 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and 19. These are the prime number between 1 and 20. So to represent it by Venn diagram, universal set is shown by a rectangle and Y set is shown by square. Universal set and Y is a subset of that universal set. So this is a representation by Venn diagram. Then question number 3. Universal set U, it contains element 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Set P contains element 1, 3, 7, 10. Therefore, P complement set can be written as the elements which are there in the universal set but not in set P. Therefore, P complement is equal to, in curly bracket, 2, 8, 9, 11, 12, curly bracket close. This we can represent by using Venn diagram like this. U universal set is shown by blue color rectangle and set P is shown by green color oval shape and P complement is shown in that Venn diagram. Now second part of that question number 3, universal set P, P complement, and we have to show that P complement and complement of that is same as set P. Okay. So P complement and complement of that means the elements which are there in the universal set but not in P complement, and that elements are 1, 3, 7, 10. Now see, from 1 and 2 we can say that P complement of that is same as set P from 1 and 2. Question number 4. Question number 4 is the A set 1, 3, 2, 7 and you have to write possible subset of A. You can write any possible subset. B is a set which consists of element 1, 2. C is a set which consists of element 3, 2. D is a set which consists of element 1, 3. E is a set which contains element only 3. Like this you can write down any 3 possible subset. Then question number 5. Write the subset relation between the sets. First, P is a set of residents in Pune, M is the set of residents in Madhya Pradesh, I is the set of residents in Indore, B is the set of residents in India, H is the set of residents in Maharashtra. So write the subset relation between the set. Okay. So see, Pune comes under Maharashtra, so we can write P is a subset of H. Again Pune come in India, so we can write P subset B. Then Indore comes in India as well as Indore comes in Madhya Pradesh, so we can write I subset M, I subset B. Then Maharashtra comes in India, therefore we can write H subset B and M subset B. These are the possible subset relation. Same question number 2. Which set can be the universal set for above set? See, set B is a subset for above sets. Sixth one, which set of number could be the universal set given below? Set A contains set of multiplies of 5, set B is the set of multiplies of 7, set C is the set of multiplies of 12. So first, in a solution, write down all three sets. A set consists of element 5, 10, 15, 20, and that is a finite set. Same way we can write multiplies of 7 and multiplies of 12. That are set B and C. Now, we can take set of natural number, set of whole number and set of integers as the possible universal set. In that question number 2, P is a set of integer which are multiplies of 4 and T is a set of even square number. Therefore, P set consists of element 4, 8, 12, 16 till infinite. And set T contains element 4, 16, 36, 64. Because they are the even square number. So 25 will not come as it is a not even number. Now again, for the given set P and T, we can take natural numbers, whole numbers or integer as universal set. Question number 7. Let all the students of class 9 is a universal set. Let set A be the set of students who score 50% or more marks in math. Then write the complement of set A. So first write down what is a universal set. Universal set is a set of students in a class. Set A is a set of students who score more than 50 marks in a maths. 50 or more than 50. Therefore, A complement is the set of students scoring less than 50% marks from the given class in maths. So this is about practice set 1.3.